Oh, yeah. We are back on another episode of Whose Mic Is This? Here, once again with my peoples, Danny G, baby.
What it do?
You already know, man. We're about to get into one of the hottest podcasts that's going around, man. We syndicated, and this your second or third?
This is my second appearance.
Second appearance here, man. And the first one was definitely a great situation. We talked about we got a little bit into who you are on that one.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? So we don't want to give them the same thing over and over, but we do want to let the new supporters that's online or the people that haven't heard the last Whose Mic Is This with Danny G, the mogul, let them know what you do.
Hey, everybody. I'm Danny G. I'm a military veteran. I'm also a word search author, a kids word search author. I have 3 word searches out on Amazon. I also have an Amazon store. I'm an Amazon seller. I'm also an Amazon affiliate. I do that as well. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's pretty what I do. Yeah.
Man. I saw your stat on your way over here, and shit, I didn't have them in my questions, but before we get into the celebration, because we both tours, I don't want to get into that right now.
Yeah.
But I do want you to talk about the stat you put out. I think you said 100 and make 300 or something like that.
Yeah, I want to give people a little bit before we start. So I know a lot of people desire to start a business or a clothing brand, and they want to do it, and a lot of people don't have the money to start it. So I'm going to give you the game on how to start a clothing brand or get your clothing brand on a couple of sites, print-on-demand sites for the free. You can do this for the free. Yeah. So we have the first one. I know the main one everybody wants to get on is Amazon.
Okay.
That's like a secret society. I'll tell people what it is. You know, it's very hard to get on Amazon by merch, to get your merch on Amazon. It's simply going to do an application online. You go to Amazon by merch, you apply, and you get approved or disapproved. Now, this is the thing about Amazon by merch. Everyone doesn't get approved. It just does not work like that. And if you apply from one email, meaning let's say you use bigheadbaldheadguy@yahoo.com, you know, if you get disapproved from that email, you can never ever apply again from that particular email.
Okay.
That's how secret society Amazon merch is. It's like,
Wow.
look, we gotta know you. We gotta know you doing something. Your bio gotta be good when you send in like your resume. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of them. But the one that you don't need anything on, they can go today. If they got an idea, a PNG with their logo on it, they can put it on there today, right now, in 10 minutes. It's a website called Tprint or tprint.com, if I'm not mistaken. Tprint.com. And on this particular website, you can go on there and you can go ahead and upload your merch today on there, and then it'll allow you to go ahead and receive the revenue from it. Yeah, it's tpublic.com, my bad. So it's tpublic.com. Yeah. If you go on tpublic.com, you can upload your stuff today on there and start selling your merch. Hoodies, shirts, whatever you want to sell with your particular logo on it. And you can do this for the free and collect the revenue. I think the first 16 to 22 hours, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be $16 for a shirt and $13 for a tank top, which is very cheap. Yeah. But you will collect the revenue from this, and you will get the revenue. There are various print-on-demand companies out here that people just don't know, and people think you got to have this crazy amount of money to start. You don't. You can start on Etsy today. If you want to start selling digital products or start selling your products today on Etsy, that's another print-on-demand company that you can start for free. So I just want to give people these things that you can go ahead and do today and start today, so you can stop making excuses today. And all you have to do is promote your stuff. Promote your stuff. That's the catch. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody's what's the catch? What's the catch? Promote your stuff. You gotta know people. You gotta put your brand out there. You gotta do what you gotta do. And if you're trying to build a brand, you can't obviously do that on there, because these are platforms that have have notoriety. These are to get the brand out there so you can start making money, so you can start getting the eyes out there for your particular brand. But this is a free way you can start making money. First week, you can start making money. Second week, you can start making money. So you can start making money today, $100 through $500. It's endless if you just start putting your merch on there today and sell it. tpublic.com.
tpublic.com. How old you have to be?
I would think 18. I would think, but I don't know in particular. I don't know.
Okay. And then the Secret Society one is the Amazon.
Amazon is a secret society. I would recommend people go look at a plethora of videos on how to get approved on Amazon merch. Amazon by Merch. That is the particular brand that is called Amazon by Merch. It's free to get on there. It's very difficult to get accepted on there. But once you're accepted on there, you have to understand Amazon has 180 million Prime users, and they only have 8 million sellers on there. So it's so much leverage and room on there for people to get off on there that you don't know. And you have to understand the reach that Amazon has and the backing that Amazon has. So, yeah, it's great.
All right. Okay. So we got that. I like that. That's what we call paying the bills. All right. So, man, I want to go ahead. I got my cup over here with my Patron, with my margarita mix in here, man.
Go ahead,
I want
a shot.
to give a toast to my brother, man. Happy birthday.
Hey.
Another year around, man. We bull bashing it in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to say happy birthday to you as well, my brother. Another year around the sun. Another year around the sun.
Man, and it feels good. The good and the bad. You know, this year been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just up to this year, and it's not. You know, it's crazy. I just say it like that. But with that being said, man, I had to look up some people, some business owners, some famous people that birthdays was they Tauruses, they bulls. So the first one, who I really don't like, but I'm gonna still say it because he popped up, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
That's what made me.
Old Mark.
I'm like,
Old Mark G, huh?
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. Then we got Donatella Versace.
I don't even know who that is.
That's the sister of Gianni Versace.
Oh, Versace, okay.
Yeah, so she inherited after he got killed.
Okay.
So, James Brown.
Oh, okay. The famous James Brown.
The famous James Brown.
Yes, sir.
And this was one of the favorite ones, Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah, I like Janet. Yeah, I like Janet. I like Miss Jackson.
We all in a good, we're in a good batch of people. If you believe
ain't Mr. Dame Dash in there too?
I have to look. I didn't see
Or
him.
did you just do it close to when we was born type shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was random stuff. Man. They sent me through all. I was looking at hella people. But yes, Dame Dash is. Yes, I did see him.
I fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know, I told you last time I fucked with him. Yeah.
But yeah, now that I started tripping off of, he was on there. Yeah. All right, man. So since we last talked, man, I've been like tripping off of current events, looking into politics, just seeing where our country is on that needle. You know what I'm saying? And even like with TikToks and all that type of stuff, man, certain stuff been coming up, and it's like it's simple to me, but in the world, it's different. It's kind of different. So I want to ask you, man, and I know this is a touchy subject, but it's not really touchy to me because it's really simple, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but it's really simple. So let's start with, is there such thing as a biological man or a woman? I'm just...
A biological man and a biological woman.
Yes.
Yeah, the definition of a woman and a man is an adult human female and an adult human man. Yeah, I would think you're biologically a man. Yeah. If you're born a woman or you're born a man, you're biologically a man or biologically a woman. Yeah.
It's that simple. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got another question because I'm asking these questions because in this world, I'm seeing some other stuff. So, do you believe people are born in the wrong body?
Oh man, in my personal opinion, I don't believe so. I believe that a lot of people are facing a crisis of they don't know who they are right now,
Yeah.
because they are comparing themselves to other people or they're looking at other people. I've heard a lot of transgenders speak out against what's going on, like the misinterpretation of everything and the brainwashing that's going on.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, if we are respecting one another's boundaries, quote unquote, you should respect the fact that you can say I'm brainwashed into thinking that women are women and men are men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So say what you will, but you should be able to respect that as if I respect you saying that you feel like you were born in the wrong body.
Correct.
If you were to tell me that, I'm just going to simply say, okay, and just move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get why there's so much back and forth about this. You know?
Yeah. I'm with you. So, you on the same thing I'm pretty much on. So, I want to play this real quick, man.
Okay.
So we can, cause I'm like I said, I be looking at stuff on here, man. I'm on podcasts, so I do my research, and some of this stuff is just weird to me, man.
Good
But
try.
I want to know what
You have to
think when you
bifurcate
hear
it.
this.
Did she deserve the honor? Probably not. Is she brave? Of
Miss
course she's
Caitlyn
brave.
Jenner they
All
talking
those years
about.
invested as this sports legend. To come out transgender is horribly difficult. It is the most difficult thing you can do. I've been overseas. I've flown helicopter missions, surveillance missions. I've been shot, stabbed. Being brave is being yourself. And being transgender is about the bravest thing you can do. Did she deserve the award? Yes.
Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion?
Because Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn Jenner
No,
because
it's
that's
her. You're not being polite to the pronoun.
because
disrespectful.
Okay, forget about the disrespect. Facts don't care about your feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Caitlyn Jenner's body is male, with the exception of some of his sperm cells. It turns out that
We have
his
a
brain
doctor
structure
here.
is male.
Wait, I need
It
to-
turns out that he still has all of his male appendages. How he feels on the inside is irrelevant to the question of his biological sex.
I don't agree with that. I'm not on that train. I'm not on that train. She wants to be called she. I'm going to call her she. I just have a problem with the message and the messenger.
So well, let's I'm going to do two things. I want to reiterate what Zoe said, which is the bifurcation.
All right. So we can right there. So, what was wrong with what the dude said with the Yamcon? I don't see nothing wrong with what he said.
Ben Shapiro, I listen to him a lot. I don't disagree with what he just said. I mean, I said what he said, I guess, dumbed down. I mean, I just said what he said, dumbed down.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I said, I shouldn't have to be at a discomfort to respect someone. I think that people obviously are over dramatic about the subject or situation.
Man, there you
I
go.
don't think that the common ground is to see a transgender and to disrespect them. I don't think that's the common thing to do.
Correct.
You know, I think that majority of people are respectable towards other people.
Yes.
That's just what I know people to be, even shitty people. Like I just like we know this. Like, you know, they take or we take a certain instance or minute instance and apply it to a bunch of people, and that shouldn't be the instance at all. You know,
Right.
if I can respect you if I'm working with you, if I'm interacting with you, whatever with you, you know what I'm saying? But you have to respect me also, you know?
Yes.
So if respecting you is calling you a she and you're really a he, and I don't want to do that, then we just simply can't
Yeah.
converse. We can't work. We can't do what we're doing together. That's just
Right.
what it is. And you can call it hateful, you can call it whatever you want to, but some people just stand on their morals just like you do.
Yeah.
So it's just like a duh. Like if
Yeah.
people aren't comfortable with you and your sexuality that you want to tell everybody about, then guess what? That's on you, right?
Correct.
You know, so you know that I have homosexual partners. You know that. So it's just like I do talk to them all the time. Like, damn, I didn't know that you guys get treated differently. You know, once a group of straight males find out you're gay, because I've asked my dogs, like, do y'all treat these people different? And they're like, no, like, not to my knowledge. Like, I don't do anything different. Like, we made, you know how jokes come about.
Yeah.
We all in a group, we gonna joke on each other, dog. Like, if we know you gay, that is a joke to us.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
bro, you know how many people talk about my head, how my hairline used to go back? Like, these are jokes. Like, they gonna pick something on you. Like,
Right.
okay, I understand that mental health and blah, blah, blah. We're grown, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to decipher the jokes from the reality. But
Correct.
at the end of the day, I think respect has to go both ways.
Has to go both
And
ways.
you know, respect to me is I don't want to call you a she if you're a he, and I don't want to call you a he if you're a she. And if you have to try to trick me in some sort, then that should just tell you more about
Yeah, you should
the
be.
situation.
Yeah, you should lead.
It's just not that deep, you know what I'm saying?
It's not that serious, and I'm glad you said that, man. That's why I said I be needing to talk to people and understand, because you know I get the respect part of it. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But as far as you trying to make me think something
Yeah.
different,
You should not do that at
yeah,
all.
that
It's
ain't
like
gonna work.
you like it's just like when the lady just said, you're disrespecting her by calling her a he, and it's like, what? Hold on. And he said, no, you're in your feelings right now, and you're just not seeing the facts.
Correct.
Like, that's just
Yeah.
what it is. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is a ring light. Like, I feel like this is a turtle, and I'm arguing with you like you're disrespecting me because it's a turtle.
Right.
It
Nah.
nah, that's not how it works.
So, all right, so I'm glad that's a good topic, man, because I don't do that. I'm and it's more on, it's not a respect problem with us. And if you getting respected and the respect going both ways, it's no problem.
Yeah, it ain't.
So, at the end of that, whatchamacallit, the transgender woman, which I think was a Army sniper or something before, threatened old boy.
Yeah, of course. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, how
So-
I don't agree with you. You're upset that I'm being respectful and not agreeing with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But then I get threats and I get called out my name. I get called everything in the book, some words y'all just learned this year, all this extra shit. Yeah,
Right.
it's weird.
It's super weird, man. So, all right, we gonna get off there, man, but we gonna stay on politics a little more, man, because I ain't talked to you in a minute, man.
Yeah.
You know, some new stuff popping off with old MAGA cult leader, Trumpster. So, do you admire this man? Do you admire Trump, bro?
I'm not opposed to Trump. I'm not mad at him at all, man. I don't get mad at the people making the money, man. You know, I'm a guy that sees the big pictures. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I of course. I mean, let's just be honest. Like, he gave the leverage and the leeway to spew hatred. Whew. And he did not disown it. He didn't discourage it. Nothing. You know,
Yeah.
that was actually something that he symbolized or symbolically encouraged, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah.
in that manner, I don't feel like that's bigger than the bigger picture though, as well. You know, because I don't enjoy closet races more than I enjoy open races.
Got
You know what I'm saying? It's doctors that are racist out here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
lawyers. It's like some deep shit. But when it comes to presidents and all that, I believe he was the most honest guy we probably got.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
wasn't getting his way, he started telling shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what type of person do y'all want? Y'all want a person that's rainbows and all that, but y'all want to get fucked over. Like our current president, it's like, we're depleting money, giving it to other countries and doing this. I mean, I'm always going to say this. Like, we have homeless veterans here in the United States of America. You know I'm a veteran. I'm always going to spew that shit.
All day. All
It's
day.
like,
Thank you for your service.
No, thank you for your service. No, it's just like, how do y'all be spending billions and billions and billions aiding and assisting other countries, but y'all don't put this type of money within your own land? It's kind of sick, you know. At the end of the day, I don't, like I said, I'm not mad at people like Trump.
Okay.
I don't get discouraged or upset by him at all.
All right. Well, Trump done got me. First, he turned me off to politics, and then he brought me back in. He brought me back in because I stopped fucking with politics. He kind of pissed me off. But once I, peep everything, see what's going on, and this type of shit happening, I'm gonna play this, man, and you let me know what you think about this.
All right.
Cause this happened actually today.
I think the $5 million thing. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was about to bring that up too. I was about to say that.
Number 1, did Donald Trump rape E. Jean Carroll? The answer is no. This is the verdict. Yes to number 2, did Donald Trump sexually abuse Miss Carroll? The answer to that from the jury is yes. So no on rape, yes on sexually abuse. We got to go down to number 4. On the jury form, Miss Carroll was injured as a result of Mr. Trump's conduct. The answer to that is yes. And they have awarded her $2 million. $2 million. The answer to was she injured as a result of Mr. Trump's conduct? Yes. No on rape, yes on sexual assault. Sexually abused. Excuse me. Now we are looking at question number 5. This is Mr. Trump's conduct was willfully or wantonly negligent, reckless, or done with a conscious disregard of the rights of Ms. Carroll, or was so reckless as to amount to such disregard. The answer to that from the jury is yes. The award in damages is $20,000. That's for number 5. We're on to number 6. Was Mr. Trump's statement defamatory? That's what the jury is answering now. The answer to that is yes. It was defamatory. Next, was Mr. Trump's statement false? Did Ms. Carroll prove by clear and convincing evidence that Mr. Trump's statement was false? The answer to that is yes. Now on to number 8. Mr. Trump made the statement with actual malice. The answer to that is also yes. On to number 9. Ms. Carroll was injured as a result of Mr. Trump's publication of the October 12, 2022 statement. Did she prove this by a preponderance of the evidence?
So, this is what I think of Trump, so I can give a preface to why I played this for sure. Like I said, he turned me off to politics because he ran on a racist campaign. It just threw me. He made me understand that America was not as far as fuck we thought we was as far as.
Yeah.
So it pissed me off because I thought he wasn't going to win. I just thought he wasn't. But it wasn't because of him. I thought because of the people in America. Shit. So once that happened, I fell out with some people over that shit. So I stopped even tripping off politics. And then I just kept tripping off the president, tripping off what Trump was doing. He didn't fuck shit up during the presidency. He stuck with Obama economic system, and it worked just like Biden doing. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't fuck up the economics, that's great. That's the only thing, that's my number one thing when it comes to a president. Economics. If we ain't making money, you ain't a good president. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't fuck that up. He tried to do the Obama shit, but Obama is a raw politician, and you couldn't do it, bro. You fucked up. You couldn't and why do it anyway? It wasn't a bad health care system. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? So, just tripping off of that, then he lost against Biden, which I ain't even vote for Biden. I'm just being honest. Because, not really. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, now I'm looking where the Capitol, the thing on the Capitol happened. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit. It was him, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said the underlining spew and hatred. Yeah.
Man, anytime that you can make a bunch of people who can take a vacation to go do this type of shit, think they're mad. What you mad at? That's what I had to trip off of. Like, why are y'all mad?
Talking about this shit was stolen.
What the?
Weirdos.
So, come on, man. So, I had to straight trip off. I'm like, okay, I need to watch this because I need to see where this gonna go. The Republican Party fucked up, and it's because of Trump. Trump fucked y'all up. He did their ass in, bro. We know your fucking constituents are racist now. That's why y'all start kissing his ass. I saw y'all kiss his ass. doing what you call them, doing shit for no reason. Like, you done call everybody out here to kiss your ass. Did you see that? Like, oh, you're the best president ever. All these motherfuckers who was talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Before you got in this bitch.
He said that too. He said it when he went up there.
Man.
So got people in here that didn't like me, and he started calling ass out by name.
Man. But y'all played politics with him. Y'all flipped for him. Now, this shit. Y'all knew this shit. They knew this. Everybody knew this before this even happened.
I mean, my take on this particular thing is free Bill Cosby.
He is free.
I know. Yeah. Free
They
Bill
did.
Cosby.
He straight free his ass, dog.
Exactly. That is my take on this. Free Bill Cosby.
Hey, bro.
For real. 'Cause
Well, one more question about Trump. Do you think you're gonna win the presidency?
yeah. Actually,
With a
shout out to my mama. If she watching, I seen she came in this motherfucker. If my mama watching, she know we got a bet right now.
What?
I
What's
want
the
my
bet?
money too, mama.
What's the biggest? I might want to bet
Look,
with you.
I got 100 on Trump winning.
I got 100 on him not.
What?
Yeah, I'm with.
Dang,
because
Ma.
I'm looking at that.
You said that. That's it. That's gonna do
conviction.
it.
Period. You can't run.
I think he can still run, man.
Okay, all right.
I think I'm gonna have to do my research.
Yeah, do
but
your research.
But I was hearing like,
well,
if
not
this,
on this. I ain't talking about on this.
Yeah, I heard he
Yeah.
good, like to still run, like. After
Yeah, he
all
probably
this shit.
good on this because this is civil.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what they are.
Trying to get him for now. Yeah, we gonna
And
see.
they coming. That Fox News. I'm telling you. And you don't got to believe me. You can do it for yourself. Fox News already got sued for defamation of the same voter machines that Trump said
Yeah,
was
so
false.
So you saying they about to come after him?
Oh,
too?
it's a done
Oh, them people!
deal.
I think I did see like a man with glasses who owned the shit talking about how 100% or 99.99 it was they were sure of that shit.
Yes,
I
they
seen
just
that shit.
won 7,807.5 million.
Yeah, I think I did see that. Matter of fact.
So that's the only
did.
thing. But he is still. You can still win though.
Yeah.
You can, cause I ain't saying that it ain't. Cause before the conviction, it all hangs on the conviction for me. If he get conviction for voter fraud, he can't run.
Yeah. I don't. But they trying to get him on voter fraud.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they got the Fox News shit. That's already letting them know that it was bullshit. And they got the Proud Boys. It's going down,
listen,
bro.
fuck them niggas. I don't fuck with them. Fuck them.
All day, bro.
Clip that and put that on.
They got him though. They got him. So it's going down in politics right about now, bro. And I didn't know how much I loved it because it really wasn't this exciting.
Yeah.
It was simple shit. The most exciting shit was when Barack won.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with politics too much, I guess. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to grow black America, then I'm not trying to hear that bullshit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't been listening in a minute.
Nope.
Oh, man. All right, so even with that, what you just said right now, I know that's talking about a specific thing. But how do you feel about living in America now? Like, how do you feel about it?
I feel good living in America. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know what people
yeah,
be talking about. I don't know what people be talking about. But I feel all right living in America. And by the way, I'm not rich, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is this: we built this motherfucker. Black Americans built America. So if you found, see, I know that I understand that everybody want to be from Africa and you want to be from here, you want to be from there. You know, that's wonderful. Some people do originate from other places, and that's great. But it's great to be a foundational Black American just as much too, as well.
Say that
It's great to be a foundational Black American as well. But you gotta look at Africa, you gotta look at Europe, you gotta look at Asia and see they all over there impersonating us, our music, our way of life. And you know what? I'll give it up to up north with the drill. I'll give Chicago. I'll give it up to the West Coast with the smooth. I'll give it up to the down south with the look. America, we are influencing other countries, right? They're looking at us. I've been to Korea. I've been to Asias. I've been to Africas. They look at us like we love hip hop. That's what they walking up to you saying. We love hip hop. We love hip hop. Black Americans is popping just as much as you think you African is popping. So I love being in this bitch because we built this bitch. Now, where's our money? You feel me? That's how they go. You feel me? Now, where's our money?
Where our motherfucking money, man? All right, man. Hey, I think we hit some motherfucking subjects on this bitch.
Yeah, facts.
Before the break, man, but we gotta go to a break. You know what I'm saying? We might want to pull up some shit. You know, we still celebrating our birthdays in this bitch,
yes,
man.
Sir.
But before I go, man, you know I gotta ask you.
Yes,
shit,
sir.
man. Whose mic is this?
Danny G.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
I kill him. What's up? You see that door right there? Girl, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that dude looking real nice. Okay, is that a friend? I'm about to tell him I want his ass. Okay. Let's go. He got cat call. Hey. Lil' daddy, I want you, come here, let me talk to you. I just want head, I do not want the rest of you. Like what I seen, so I had to pull up on you. Give me your number, think about calling you. Got the gray shorts on, I like what I seen. Got a nice smile, but the attitude mean. Got the right armor to get in these jeans. One hit of this pussy, you'll become a fiend. I know that sometimes that the killer be caught. I'm really a freak, it's part of my pride. Like when I see when it's making me hot. Like to get bent, don't call me no thought. Hey yo, boy, you can chew on this pussy. I been in the jar, come get all of this cookie. I'm playing the game while you eating me out. I've been doing this, put me in your mouth. With the games, I get straight to the issue. I want you right now, so let's make it official. Are you fucking with me, cause I'm fucking with you? I cannot fuck with you, you not beneficial. Call up Big 40, he slide with the piss. Love is demeanor, drop he like a missile. I'm jacking while driving past his ass tissue. That nigga leave it like early dismissal. Oh yeah, oh you had something to say, am I doing too much, am I in your way? Let me drive that thing like a brand new Ferrari. I'm Santa F for you, I get naughty. I'm nothing like Forrest, you know I ain't running. You're not from America, I like how you coming. I'm digging the vibe and the way you keep pumping that. It keep me coming and coming. I'm coming again. Can't handle this pussy, what's up with your friend? And yes, I'm a freak, I like to get beat. And after you beat, make sure that you eat. Big Gates, I'm a fan, yes, this pussy got power. I fuck him real good, he be nothing for hours. Fuck on the bed, back shots in the shower. He slept on this pussy, my screams get louder. Oh yeah, fuck it with a big girl, you gon' need the right tool. Gon' swim around, this is my pool. Gon' wreck it up like your Gotti. Don't get what I want, my attitude snotty. Link with the killer, your hobby. Got you singing like Bobby, yeah, link with the killer, your hobby. Got you singing like Bobby. Yeah, I got the moves, I got the juice. Shipping them out, cutting them loose. He want the pussy and I cannot blame him. Gave him a sample and yes, Miss, he tied them up. He never seen this before. Big bitch, you see pussy with a hood nigga flow. Got good dick, I'ma want some more. Let me bounce up on it, show you I'm a pro. Got his attention, we call it a cat call. He dropping everything when I call. Took him off the leash, gave him back to the streets. Dark skin, big dick, any real time. He falling for me, he love how I ski. I love how he clean up the killer, it's me. This pussy a treat, he loving my rose. I'm riding his face, got me curling my toes. He know that I'm popping, he wanted some more. He telling his niggas that killer to go. You cannot get right, get left at the door. He know I'm a star, can't help that I go. He turning me up when he throwing them bands. He showing me that he my #1 fan. I got him backstage, don't want him in the stand. See me on TV, you know it's on demand. Defeating his pussy, I give him the power. Bobbing the muni, hours and hours. Let's fucking parry up under the top. 34 and he want me to vibe. Said it back at me, baby, please don't go. Here we go again, now we're back on the floor. He love that I'm ratchet, he suck on my toes. Sometimes I'm a lady, sometimes I'm a hoe. Into the match, I'm ready to duel. Classes Prepare me for dinner, get ready to drool. He gassing me up, he know that he my fuel. Now pass me the blunt while you deep in these guts. I suck on the dick while I play with your nuts. Chucking me and treating me like a slut. You front from the back, push your thumb in my butt. Cat call.
Yeah. We are back on Whose Mic Is This?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was just Cat Call by PGR, Fat Girl Rock. Man, make sure y'all check them out. They got shit popping in the city. All right, man. We hit some topics then, man. I wanna keep it going, man, because if we hit on politics, I'm gonna go more now into it'll be two things. It'll be, I would say, race or racist, or in that genre, and then education. So the first thing I want to know, because I just heard about this year, so I want to know how much you know about it, and that's that CRT, the critical race theory. Have you heard of that? Or
I've heard of it before. Yes.
Okay. Do you know what it's about, or do you know anything about it?
Not in like just off the top of my head. No, I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. This a little. I just went on YouTube just like everybody else do,
Okay.
man, and just got a little. This one right here. It say, what is critical?
Let's just start with a basic
race
definitional
theory.
question. When you hear critical race theory over and over again, what should people understand? How do you define CRT?
So I first want to just make a distinction between CRT, which is a theoretical framework that I learned in graduate school and read about in graduate school, versus teaching about race and racism in American history critically. So critical race theory is a framework. It's a theoretical framework that was developed in the 1980s by legal scholars to help us understand how it is that structural and racial disparities endure in our society, and how that is actually engendered in some of our laws and policies. And so the idea was to get us to think systemically, as opposed to just thinking that racism manifests by individuals just mistreating each other, that there are actual structures in our society that create these different kinds of racial gaps and racial disparities economically, in terms of housing, in terms of education. And so that's what they do, is that they actually show us how how laws that are supposed to be neutral actually can promulgate or support racial disparities. That's a theoretical framework. I think what we're talking about today, though, is some contestation and conflict over how you teach about race, racial hierarchies, critically, racism in schools and society. And so the two are being conflated.
And so when you hear people talking repeatedly about critical race theory, what is your thought?
Well, I hear people talking about critical race theory. I see that as a straw man for many communities, politicians particularly, trying to shape the knowledge base and what we teach students. I think that there is some fear about raising consciousness about structural inequality, about structural racism, because it does implicate many of our practices in our society. It indicates what we would have to do differently in government. And some of that is ideological, in terms of there's a lot of resistance to how we do things to be fairer and more just in our society.
All right. What you think about that?
So basically, she's saying critical race theory is the systemic racism that's placed upon us. Is that what she's basically saying it is?
She's saying that's the teaching of that in our school system.
Okay.
Yes.
So my thoughts on systemic racism is, if you don't get it, you don't want to get it. And what I mean by that is if you can't simply understand cause and effect, or something happening today affecting tomorrow, then you can't understand systemic racism.
Okay.
That's my output on it. Because if you don't get things like the Housing Act or the redlining in the Housing Act, or these or the incarceration rates on how they incarcerate Caucasians or other ethnicities versus African Americans, like if you don't understand, or if you can't simply don't want to understand these things exist, then you will never want to get out of your racist mindset. Because we all know that this country was built on Black America, and I say that to my motherfucking face turn purple.
Yeah.
We also know that white America took that and added systemic racism in that.
Yeah.
Because
True that.
once we became freemen, quote unquote, when we got free from the war, they were supposed to give us the land. That's where that whole 40 acres and a mule concept thing came from. We just never had it in writing. Right before I think what is that? Whoever Abraham Lincoln died, he did a
Andrew
verbal
Johnson.
So Andrew Johnson, he did a verbal contract with these dudes.
South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the new person who took over after that, he said, "Nah, fuck that. We're not giving y'all that."
Yeah.
So if you don't understand that these things actually happen, and then when we did, the only way that you can acquire some type of wealth in America was to own some type of property, was to own some type of land. We even know that's today. Equity always exists.
Yeah.
Especially when these housing acts came in 1935. So that's also when redlining came, where they were like, oh no, we're not selling the blacks right there. And that's when the ghettos came about. They were pushing blacks into a certain community. They were pushing people into a certain community. They wasn't selling in certain communities. So if you don't understand that the cause of that happened in 1935 still affects 2020 motherfucking 3, then you will never get it. You will never get the head start that everyone talks about. You don't get that you motherfuckers had a head start, and I just told you what the head start was. You know what I'm saying? So imagine from 1935 you being passed down something that acquired equity on equity on equity on equity. Now you are somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imagine going to your job and performing the same as your counterparts, but getting paid less because of your damn skin color. If you don't know that there's a pay gap in America, you're oblivious to these things. But you know they exist. You don't want to say they exist. You want to tell black people to work harder, when in fact they are working as hard as you are, but they're just literally just not getting paid the same. They don't have the same opportunities. They aren't getting the same rates or interest rates that you're getting. These things exist for a reason, and if you don't understand that, you will never get it.
Good. So what I'm saying, what you saying is, you are for it. Would you? Well, I ain't gonna say that. So would you be opposed to them teaching that in schools?
No. Because this is where you have to admire the other countries. Learning from other people is great. It's a great concept. You know what I'm saying? You can grow by learning from somebody else, and you can not make a mistake by looking at somebody else as well.
True that.
So look at the other countries. Know thyself. This is the first thing in consciousness. Know thyself. Know where you came from. Know where you originated from. Africans, Europeans, Jews, all these type of people can tell you where they originated from, where their granny came from, where this chain came from, all this stuff. But we have been stripped of that. So you have to understand how frustrating that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these other countries use that against us as if we chose that type of life, or we chose to not know where we came from, or we chose to be enslaved on our own land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is of importance like hell, to know thyself. So yes, they should teach this. And when you're hearing about these type of misfortunes that happen, and these type of slaughterings that happen, these things that happen in these, and how they disenfranchised us just because of our skin color, you will feel some type of way if you're a person.
You do, yeah.
So other races get to hear this, and they're like, damn, we did that? Or I didn't do it, obviously, but we did that?
Right.
I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that to y'all. And you start to feel angry like these millennials are. A lot of these white millennials are starting to be angry because they starting to know the history of the blacks. And they're like, damn, y'all did that to them, and then y'all trying to play dumb with them? How dare y'all?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about us is we're so accepting of people, but we're also very cautious of your intentions. It's like, we don't know if we see you fighting for us, but are you really down for us? We've been stabbed in the back so much. Like, who are you? You know
Are
what
you
I'm saying?
John Brown?
Yeah.
That's my boy. Okay, all right. I had another. So you forward. So that's you. You feel like I feel, man, because I talked to a few people about it, and I don't know. They just, some of them just feel like it's like what you're saying. They don't want to feel that. They don't want to. But I know when I was growing up, that was our fight. That was like, man, we didn't get taught that. Why wasn't that in the history book?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what my mental was on. So when I hear CRT, yeah, I want to know the whole story.
Yeah.
And be told, I want it to be told to me in a teaching manner and, you know, in a manner that's going to not make me feel angry. You know what I'm saying? I know you're going to feel angry because we don't know.
Yeah.
But let me know that we are in a better place now, but not so much. Because we ain't in the same situation. I ain't a slave.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, we not
you know
in the same
not
situation.
brutally, not in those types of ways. But, you know, I understand people. And then I don't care about people feel guilty because I'm going to be honest with you. You shouldn't feel guilty.
Yeah.
If you feel guilty, I think because you're still racist or you're racist.
Yeah. Because
you shouldn't feel guilty about what happened in the past. You just shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm for it, but it's some people that just don't. They think it like, oh boy, I was gonna show you, but I didn't put it on here. He was complaining about it. He was like, you're just gonna let somebody say that we can't do this because of white people and this and this and that. And I'm like, well, I mean, I know we ain't, you know. I think we past that. If people still talking like that, it's kind of you on some other shit. Do you agree?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of black people, they call them conservative black people. A lot of them have white supremacy talking points, and I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that shit. A lot of them have like white supremacy embedded talking points. Like, you have to acknowledge the misfortunes and then acknowledge how, you know, you can surpass the misfortunes. I've acknowledged all the misfortunes. Yes, I have. But I can also acknowledge that, yes, you can do a lot of things, and you are holding yourself back by thinking because of your skin color that you cannot do things.
Correct.
Now, in certain situations and in certain fields of work, I think people are tired of the fact that they might have to code switch in order to be successful in their field. Meaning play this white person or have this white voice or just be exhausted with doing so. You should not have to do that at all. You know what I'm saying? You should be in an environment where we just talking how we talking and still you making $1 million deals because of the fact you're knowledgeable on said subject.
Oh, dang. Real talk.
But I do think that we do hold ourselves back a lot by having the mindset of we can't do this because of our skin color. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they did this to me because of my skin color. Because that is affecting a lot of the school systems and people don't know. I got a dog in the school system right now who's a teacher who said that him and another white coach told a kid to stop shooting the basketball when the whistle blows. He said that he told them before they blew the whistle. Made sure everybody understood. He said that. He blew the whistle. Everybody stopped but this little kid of color. He shot the ball again. The white coach went over there, was like, give me the, didn't we tell you to stop doing that? Now you in trouble. The black kid looked him dead in the face, my dog said, and said, you racist. Man, get up, man, this man racist. And said everybody joined in. Was like, yeah, he is racist. He is racist.
What?
So I asked something. Where did they get that from? Right?
Right.
Where did they get that from? You have to ask yourself that, right?
Yeah.
That is a double-edged sword to play them type of games. The quote unquote race card. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, if somebody fuck over me, I'd be like, this a fucked up person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless they try to use some type of racial slur or whatever they try to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
difference between.
So
Yeah.
I feel as if that's a thin line to walk. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Playing this race card, especially in 2023, everybody's playing that card. You know what I'm saying? To the point where we stepping back and we just got to call people out now. Like, look, no, you was just ignorant.
Yeah.
Like, I seen one dude in a restaurant calling out some dude talking about just because he was talking, he asked him, can he turn his phone down to something in a restaurant?
Yeah.
He looked at him, dude started recording, put his phone up, was like, you need to stay the fuck out my bitch, start cussing this white man out like, you racist motherfucker. All dude asked him was to turn, it looked like it was in a nice little restaurant too.
Right.
And the black dude was like, well, I can't have my phone turned up, and it's like, damn, bruh. And everybody in the comments not even agreeing with the dude, which I was like surprised to see.
Right.
Everybody was not agreeing. It was like, nah, I don't want no damn loud phones around me in the restaurant.
Right.
Like, come on now, like you doing too much. Why you cuss that man out like that? Like, when I see that, I'm like, you know what? It's hope for humanity, because now we calling the bullshit out. We like,
Right.
bro, y'all doing the most. Y'all like playing this card, and y'all adults. Y'all need to chill with this shit.
it's too-
So yeah, no, I agree in a way with how they speak, but I do not agree with the white supremacy talking points that they try to spew upon people. I don't fuck with that, man. Them black people need to go on upon themselves, you know, just
Right.
release their skin.
I thought you was gonna allude to the Uncle Tom syndrome of the slavery shit that makes, cause I don't get it. Like that same drunk looking black dude be at every Trump. If you need a black person, that drunk dude back there with
Yeah.
that motherfucking.
My thing is, when it comes to that, these Uncle Tom syndromes and all, look, man, maybe that is it. Maybe that is it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna break it down for just people who got common sense.
Mhm.
Them grown motherfuckers is choosing to be stupid like that.
Damn.
That's just for real. That's just what it is, because it's like everything you want to know is on the internet. All the truths you need to know. So you can go see the truths. Whatever you need to go, whatever the truth is to you, you can go find it. But if you indulge in dumb shit gonna come upon you too.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The earth flat, the earth round. Look, you go see that. You can go find that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta indulge with dumb niggas on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Focus that shit how you want to. If aliens real, go do that shit. If you want to support racism and white supremacy talking points, and you don't know that these things exist within our system, you's a
Right.
dummy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Systemic racism is real.
It's
If
real.
you don't believe that because you making $1 million, then you's a dummy. All you gotta do is simply look up how many people is making the amount that you making. It's not a lot.
You know this, man.
Hey, come on, man.
Man, yeah, that's Merc City right there. So I'm with you on that. CRT should be taught in the school. I don't think it's gonna. I think it'll do more good than bad. And plus, man, the government going to shit. You can see that. It's time for something.
Yeah, with the money, with the Fed Now coming out, you see that Fed Now coming out.
What the fuck is that?
So Fed Now is like a transactional app now that the feds are using. Basically, Cash App is about to go to shit. That's why people have this theory that, you know, they tried to murk the Cash App dude because Fed Now is coming out and all this. But yeah, Fed Now is a government basically transactional thing. So basically, if you want to, they want to track all our money. every dollar spent. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna whip due with Cash App. They gonna whip due with Zelle, all this bullshit. So basically, what happened is, let's say you want to buy this water bottle from me, and you're not doing it cash. You got to send it through FedNow. You have to send it through FedNow. And what FedNow will do is they'll goddamn me send it through them, and they'll hold it. So basically, I ain't getting it right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, you send it? All right, yeah. All right, I got the email. FedNow got it. All right, we good. And then we'll walk off. And then when FedNow says that, all right, what was this for, basically? Like a water bottle? Like, what? Oh, okay. Shit, all right, we approved that. Then get it on. Or they probably not letting you spend like through that bitch like a certain amount before they start asking questions and taxing you. Like, hold on, why?
Questions about what?
Like, why you sending $10,000 through Cash App? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you've been sending $10,000 through Zelle or PayPal or blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Now they gonna be like, they gonna be able to track everything. So now they like, damn, why this motherfucker sending this much money and he don't?
Yeah, we ain't. Wait a minute, bro. Did we vote on this or what?
No, they've been actually implementing it since like 2018, if I'm not mistaken. They've been putting FedNow. They've been putting out like alerts and all these messages and asking the public to vote on it and all this other shit. This shit is already here now. So I don't think they gave a fuck about what you really thought. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't heard of it yet.
Yeah. Oh shit, everybody. And then
Yeah, I see Raz say yep.
Yeah, everybody talking about that. I seen crypto people talking, like crypto millionaires, like, look, y'all better get y'all crypto in and what y'all got to do now before FedNow come out, because the Fed's going to be tracking everything.
I did not know that, bro.
FedNow.
Fuck FedNow. What about them? I thought I had some gun sounds. That's what the fucking Proud Boys go. Stop FedNow, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all?
Stop FedNow. Yeah. Why y'all over here in black business? Go stop FedNow.
We don't want no parts of that. Man, why? This is my thing, man. Growing up, and I was going to ask you this too, man. So, I was born 79, right? So, it was a time it was no phones, no internet. Like, none of that shit.
Yeah, damn. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like none of that shit. Mm-hmm. And it's 2023, and it's way different than it was when I was straight little kid, bro. And it's like, it's wild how far that shit came, dude.
I've been hearing that. I've been hearing it's like a crazy jump. You know, I'm in between y'all and the new shit.
Yeah.
So everything to me is like, all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they say we the golden people. It's like we between everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can understand how my mother is fucked up by everything. I can understand how everything is just like, what the hell is going on?
Man.
From killing to the reason why people doing things to
just
all this
everything.
virtual thing.
Yeah.
I can understand.
The social media is the most, like the internet, the computer shit, we fuck with it, but we wasn't really on it. So, but it wasn't nothing but this internet shit, this social media shit, bro. It is, what you call it, it could fuck your life up type shit.
I hate social media. I hate social media. I say that all the time. I hate social media.
Man.
If I did not have to do business on social media, I would not have a social media. I would not be on social media. I hate social media, man. That shit destroyed everything.
And it did it subliminal, like subconsciously too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the short attention span and just, I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. But at the same time, it's still the world though. Yeah. But you need to be out of that social media a little way more than you in it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah. Yep.
So, hey, let's go to a break real quick, man. Then we're going to get into some relationship talk, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hey, we about to go to a real quick break. Whose mic is this?
Danny G.
Yeah.
I've been feeling like a little emotional a little bit. Cause I ain't wanna be all like, No, this is not a love song. I'm just expressing
expressing my feelings. I've been taught love wrong. Gotta reverse it, I'm healing a straight up war zone. I had to make tough decisions, I want this hurt gone. I need divine intervention, it's not a love song. I'm just expressing my feelings, I've been taught love wrong. Gotta reverse it, I'm healing a straight up war zone. I had to make tough decisions, I want this hurt gone. I need divine intervention, I don't play crazy. I know that slow feet don't eat, so I can't be lazy. Grass can't grow under me, and I got this baby. She know that mommy gon' go get it, ain't no maybe, no maybe. What I've been through, it only shaped me for the things that God is gonna do. Kinda hard to stay the course, but I am coming through. I had to build the table that you see in front of you, so please move. Lately, I've been asking God to build up my little family. I know this house is not a home without stability. Gotta keep the lights on the roof up over me. I'm praying for a breakthrough. I need the kind that's gonna get me and my family through. It's been a long time coming, Lord, it's up to you. No more crying, no denying, see you make it move. No, this is not a love song. I'm just expressing my feelings, I've been taught love wrong. Gotta reverse it, I'm healing a straight up war zone. I had to make tough decisions, I want this hurt gone. I need divine intervention, it's not a love song. I'm just expressing my feelings, I've been taught love wrong. Gotta reverse it, I'm healing a straight up war zone. I had to make tough decisions, I want this hurt gone. I need divine intervention.
So that's what y'all get. Get emotional, but that's how I talk about it. I can't cry or nothing. So, yeah.
This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. Hey rap divas, what the fuck you got on? I guess the real MCs musta came and gone. Musta left y'all in charge of the crown and throne. I guess them skinny jeans came with a matching thong. Your dress code forbidden, low hanging fruit. How you get your gun out when it's time to shoot? How you spending all this cheddar, not stacking your loot? Just capping and you rapping while I'm in high pursuit. Who's the best out here? It's me, no doubt. I slay the rest out here when I ash it out. You can work long hours while I move about. Now put an eye on your lip and just watch your mouth. Cause time is of the essence, shit, read it and weep. Cause this clout chasing over, now it's time to retreat. Man, these mumble rappers finished, they admitting defeat. The new craze, new wave, got them taking a seat. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. I'm here, motherfuckers, if you like it or not. I clear the block out, fam. Now I'm taking your spot. I pull the Glock out, fam. Know somebody got shot. I'm elevated, validated, man. I'm bubbling hot. The vest protect the chest from the 12-round burst. It's hard to take you serious when you carry a purse. I try to let you live, but you may rap worse. I'm insane, Austin Lane. Tell 'em bring me a hearse. Doctors couldn't stitch him with the help of a nurse. It's funny how I kill him with the clap from a verse. No need to pull the strap, I just write and rehearse. I just eat an MC and drink the ink from my thirst. Mumble rappers now dead, laid dormant and grave. Hip hop resurrected, still living and saved. I say thanks to lame rappers who looked up and got paid. The new craze, new wave, time for crusade. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. What you say?
Shout out to Daddy Rich on that crusade. Before that, we had SB Savage, not a love song, man. Shout out to our St. Louis Stars. You know we can't go off here without talking about some relationships, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
I love you.
all right. So on the this is like a 1970s question. So, and these are people, like I told people that I was gonna interview you, and they was like, I was like, what questions you want me to ask? You know what I'm saying? So, the first one is, in a relationship, who lead and who provide?
Oh, men do.
Okay.
Men are the leaders. Men are the providers. I would love to elaborate a little bit.
Yes, most definitely.
I feel as if when it comes to families, I love family. I love family.
All day.
When we talk about family, I believe the men should run the household and the women should assist while running the household. So the men should also provide for the household, pay the bills, all the good stuff. If your lady want her extra stuff, she pay whatever, whatever you guys can afford to do. But I feel like men should lead in the household, and men should be the providers in the household as well. And we got my lady in the building too, so she'll tell you too.
All day. All day, man. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. So, what do you think about a person? And I'm gonna preface it for you. This is a situation, and what advice would you give them? They 50 years old. They got kids. You know what I'm saying? They make good money, and one of their qualifications to get a woman is that they gotta have something to bring to the table. What do you say to them?
So a 50-year-old male,
yeah,
and he has a great paying job, but now he's looking for a woman that's going to bring something to the table.
Correct.
I believe he needs to get a grip.
About what?
I mean, about life. I mean, he's too old to be thinking like that. I'm just being completely honest with him. If you're that old, in my 50s, like, my lady ain't gonna be paying like her car note, her nothing. Then you know what I'm saying, her nothing. So I'm not gonna be looking for a woman in my 50s to assist me, and bring something to the table. And we talking about financially too. Is that correct? Okay.
That's what he was talking about.
Okay, so financially, yeah. So I would say that if you're already established financially, which you just said this man is, then why would he even be looking for his lady to assist him, in any way, shape, or form? Because let's do say she moves in or they get a home together. Mm-hmm. He's been accumulating his bills anyways.
Correct.
And I wouldn't think a 40 to 50-year-old woman wouldn't assist you with any type of money or wouldn't assist you if you fell on hard times. So
right.
I would tell him to get a grip, you know what I'm saying, and get a grip.
So open up, cause his excuse was that he just don't want them basically
to use him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, and that's like as a man, you're going to get used.
True that.
Point blank period. It's like if you're cool enough with a female in your family and you have a flat tire, who you think they're gonna call? You know what I'm saying? Either they gonna pay for it or they gonna call you. You're the dude. They expect you to. If you're moving, you're just gonna get used as a man. Is this right? No. But double standards exist, and we are cool with the double standards. And I swear, I be so okay with double standards. When my lady like, look, I can't carry this. You got to carry this in the house. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the car. I'll bring it in. You know what I'm saying? So
why you talking like that, bro?
Because that's just the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, keep it in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's that rush of the masculinity that you appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But it's that divide. You know what I'm saying? But no one's greater than the other. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I think people get that misconstrued. It's like some oh no, I'm better than you or I'm greater than you because I do something more than you. Nah, but you should be wanting to put in the same effort as your partner. Maybe it might not be money, but like my lady does something that I love, right? She cuts up goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for me because I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a lot from the store. Like, yeah, that's tight shit. That's worth goddamn a light bill. You know what I'm saying? You know, so shit. So
Hey,
it's just the equality.
Shout out to the peanut butter sandwich.
So yeah, so it's just about equality and holding each other up. That's how I feel. But if you in your 50s, man, I would
Say,
think,
lighten up, brother.
I mean, you being nice, yeah, sure. You being nice, yeah, but no, I'm telling that man to get a grip. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Hey, I don't think he's ready for it. All right. So, what do you think about interracial dating?
What? Oh man, look, hey man, Paige and Dr. Umar. God damn. Dr. Umar, I support you, by the way, bruh. Like, I do. And I love Pan-Africanism. I do. And I love to be a foundational Black American, by the way, Dr. Umar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I gotta add my butt. You know what I'm saying? This is where I guess my military and my love for people kick in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm very understanding that you know, everyone has different preferences. Everyone can find love in different places.
Yeah.
I understand that. So I particularly don't have a problem at all with interracial dating, as long as you understand and you respect the other person's culture in 100% entirety. It should be no line in between. Like, if you say something is disrespectful and you let them know, draw the line after that, get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? All these look, all this crazy shit I be sitting on the internet, letting them subliminally call you N-words and talk about hanging you and all this stuff they be doing on the internet, yeah, with these white girls. Look, nah, get that shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I believe that it's lovely if you find love. You know, I love love, so I believe this is great. You know what I'm saying? It's cool just to find love. I don't find no problem in interracial dating at all.
Cool. All right. Polly.
Oh, Polly, man. Oh. Look, guess I'll be honest here. Look, if you broke, you don't need to be thinking about Polly, Dolly, Sally, or Polly. You don't need to be thinking about none of that. You don't need to be thinking about adding nothing to nothing or nobody if you broke, for one.
That's
and for
number
two,
one.
Let's say this man do got bread, right? Like, we all know, like, all the men who gonna see this part, and you might even nod your head right now, like, dealing with one woman is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
most definitely.
Dealing with multiple women, I take my hat off to you. Show you my baldness. You know what I'm saying? I take my hat off to you. I have no problem in what people prefer to do. Just as long as it doesn't hurt anyone around them or any children. You know what I'm saying? It's not influential to any kids. You know what I'm saying? And that nothing's going to hurt kids, I don't believe. You know, I don't believe if anything is purely intentional and it's pure, I don't believe it's going to hurt kids. You know.
Right. No doubt. All right, man. That's the end of that section of people asking you the questions about relationships, man. We're going to do, let me get over here real quick. We're going to do a video real quick and come back. We're going to talk a little bit more. We at 7:20. Yeah, we're going to come back with a little more questions. Whose mic is this?
Danny. See that body?
6.
Right. Nah. Damn, niggas can't spit like this. Like this. Look. If they talking, just know I'm the topic. I sit at the top, so the throne is my seat. I am the rap god, trap god, make you rappers come and bow at my feet. I'm on her backside, that fat side, and you know I make her come when I beat. Fuck with me, you get baptized like rabbis. Even Jesus had to handle his beef on this road. I'm chosen, I know I be safe with this pole like Moses. How you gon' hate in my song when you quoting? Nobody is coming to see you la oldest. My heart is a kid, but my mind a la older. Pop that little pussy, it's foaming like soda. Step in this bitch feeling like an iota. I pledge to me, I'ma die like a soldier. Don't fuck with no snakes, I chop me a cobra. Bitch, I'm a prophet. I keep the bills, got me feeling like Cosby. I just be kicking it, feel like Miyagi. Not a vice lord, but I feel like I'm mighty. Powerful, strong, I feel like a titan. Up in that pussy, you feel like I'm fighting. I stand on my money, I feel like a giant. You talking that shit probably got you divided. Yes, I'm a god, majesty for your highness. Said I'm a god, once again I remind it. If you cut up, got some shit for your lining. I'm like a rhinoceros mixed with a lion. I might be ugly, my dick is the finest. Fuck her so good, now my bitch steady whining. Add any dollars, I'm not good with minors. I'm schooling you niggas, please get the assignment.
Best rap alive. Malcolm X whip all black. Niggas wanna break, they better call Shaq. I give them headshots, cause niggas all capped. That was 2 lines. Like I paused that, this is God's will. They on all flats, and I keep a tech, man. It's all black like Rasheed Wallace with a small patch. 6. I make them talk to God, we call it hallelujah. Big piece on me, this the heart of Buddha. I give them chest shots and we ain't order who to stop a nigga dream. We call it Martin Luther. They ain't got drive. Niggas bought a Uber, I copped the ET and this a Martian shooter. I had to trade my keys, I let my daughter shoot ya. I never liked y'all, I'm in the car for future with a night mask. Purple suture, did a drive-by and I bought a Uber. Leave your shoes red, I bring a Sonic to you. Man, my flow sick, I bring the vomit to you. Whip presidential, bring Obama to you. Shot it 35 and you are not a cougar. Put ice on them, I'm a hockey too. The bitch, I'm here now. And we ain't talking Luther, drop by Vendra, make them talk to Luther. Fuck your DJ, I bring the drama to you. Call me Sector, I send the rocket to you. Yeah. I been a guy, you got your name first. But I'ma tell them what God did beneath 5 minutes like a J verse.
Look,
6.
this a dynamic duel, we cannot be beat. This going in history like Booker T. I'm proud, paid, persistent with peace. Punish the pussy, I'm pushing the beat. Get to the money like hookers in streets. Need me a crown like the root of my teeth. The way that I talk got them looking at me. You niggas elementary, I graduated, I'm complete. Got my mind, got God, got my 9 on my side. That's the holy trinity, never know who enemies. My bitch said she gon' take the dick, damn I'm rolling with a thief, This joint hot, I'm a whiz on these beats like I'm rolling with Khalifa. Damn.
Hey, niggas do it good, but I do it better. Hear no evil, see no evil. Bitch, I call it Helen Keller. Urkel, keep a knife on me, cut a nigga up and put them back together. Or we torture niggas, put their spines out like shoestrings and tie their backs together. Bitch, I make it rain like Lil Wayne. In 08, I had to change the weather. I got 2 9s with extended clips like a joint twins. I make them stay together. Bitch, I been king. No taking shit, just 16s. Niggas claim they ain't been blessed till a 4-5 make a bitch sneeze. 6. Till a 4-5 make a bitch sneeze.
6. Oh yeah, we are back, baby. On Whose Mic Is This? We here with my boy Danny G, man. Man, we been keeping it real with y'all asses, man. So we gonna continue to keep it real. And this is a personal question from me. Reality versus fantasy. When it comes to reaching your goals, what's reality? What's fantasy? We'll start with that, and then I say it like that. What's reality and what's fantasy, and how do you cipher between the two?
When it comes to my personal goals, or just in particular?
You giving advice.
Okay, so
people.
Me giving advice to someone.
Yeah.
When it comes to goals, I believe that you should reasonable goals. I think that's subjective. That really is, because people could have $1 million goals and really, supersede and get that million. So correct. I can't say that what's reality and what's fantasy when it comes to someone's goals. I would really tell somebody, and I would use those words. Someone has to be real with themselves.
Yes.
When making goals, you can't believe that tomorrow you will have $1 million because you have an idea. You have to have the work ethic.
That's a fantasy.
Yes, that is a fantasy. I would tell someone that them being in a fantasy is superseding something too fast or too quickly. Thinking something is going to happen overnight isn't a reasonable way of thinking because it doesn't happen often. So you can't fixate your mind on that. You have to fixate your mind on wanting to work, or you have to fixate your mind on you thinking that you're going to have to put in work in order to get to said goal. But I would tell someone, when it comes to making their goals a reality, you have to start with baby goals first in order to reach these goals, to see that you can reach goals, and then go for the big jugular if you believe in yourself, you know? So if you want to start a brand, let's say your first goal is to get a printing press, and you get the printing press and you see it now, and your next goal is to get the sheets and to get the transfers and all that. If you want to get all that and you finally get it and you're like, damn, now I want to get 1,000 followers to follow my brand. You just have to make small goals, and then once you start to look back and see like, damn, I was there, now I'm here. Now you can start to pat yourself on the back and make more goals and challenge yourself more and more and more. But like I said, you should not be looking at people who are already established or people on the internet at their journey. Their journey should only motivate you to want to make your own journey.
All right. Yeah. That's what I'm motherfucking talking about. You know, I'm gonna have to get one of them home runs. We can hit it out the park. And then the crowd. Home run, baby. All right. So, when I say this, I want you to finish the sentence.
Okay.
All right. So, majority of people in the United States are what?
Sensitive.
Explain why.
I think we're in a sensitive state right now. Like I explained earlier, a lot of people are pulling a race card or using the race card. A lot of people are showing their true colors right now. A lot of people are taking the wrong things the wrong way because they've seen something else play out or start to play out that way, so they think it's going to end that certain way. I think a lot of people are judging books by its cover right now before anything ever happens, right? And they're okay with feeling stupid at the end. When at a time back in the day that wasn't the case. We were in a state that we were shaming you. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't want to feel that state of shame. So I feel like right now we're in a sensitive place right now. I feel like a lot of people are just sensitive.
Okay. I concur. We're definitely in a sensitive state, bro. All right, man. We getting to the fun time when we go to the games.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right. I know last time we asked you about your all-time verses. But we got categories.
Okay.
All right. But I do have to ask. No, I already asked you. Did I ask you for the 50th year of hip-hop last time? So I got to get you for that one. So I'm going to start with 2000s. So who would you want to see in the verses in hip-hop in the 2000s?
In 2000s, that was most definitely Cash Money era, and dang, that was
that was.
I would have put just to fuck off some shit, Cash Money and Outkast.
Yeah, that'd be raw.
Yeah, I'll do
with
that.
Outkast smash, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put Outkast and Cash Money.
I forgot Lil Weezy was in that bitch.
Yeah, they was taking over for the 99 and 2000. Yeah, they was taking over for the 99 and 2000.
For real.
Yeah, Cash Money, of course.
Okay, all right. Now, let's talk about what does hip hop mean to you? Like, what does it mean to your life?
I love music. Hip hop, not per se. You know, I'm not big, huge, love hip hop like that. You know,
okay.
I'm like that for R&B. You know, and I say that a lot. If you run the tapes back, I always talk about R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like that is like my thing. Like I fuck with R&B, and I fuck with a lot of old school music. Like I'm talking about 70s, 80s type music. Like this is what I listen to. Like
Yeah, that's the good
when I'm
music.
just chilling, I listen to this shit. So this type of music, I swear, I don't know what it does to my soul, but I swear music is just, I don't know, man. This is like some unexplainable shit for real. Like I would be at a default if I went deaf, and like I would probably off myself. Like that would probably be my thing. Like if I could not hear, like I don't think I would be. I don't think I would be able to live then because of the fact I wouldn't have the ability to soothe myself off music. Like just making music, listening to it, just understanding why somebody made that shit. Like that shit just does something to you. I can't even explain it for real. Like
it's the love of music.
Yeah. I literally love music.
All right. So I'm finna give you these other categories. I'm gonna rate them all off first, and then you can answer them. All right. So chicken restaurant.
Well, we 1 through 5.
Nah, just 2.
No, what you saying? Like 1?
No, just go.
Is it
the
good?
best?
Is it the best chicken restaurant? Oh, Lee's.
What's the second? So I love Lee. Lee's the shit, and they shit the right side.
Yeah, Lee's smack.
Except for that
and
breast.
I don't eat that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lee's, and I fuck with Wingstop.
So have you always not eaten?
No, I stopped eating chicken and shit like in 2017.
Okay, so you still you ate it before.
Yeah, I had Lee's before. Yeah, that shit good as fuck. Yeah, I had Lee's before.
Okay.
I had Wingstop before. Yeah, that
Okay,
shit good.
so Lee's and Wingstop.
Yep.
Yeah, that's some good chicken.
Yeah.
All right. It depends on what Wingstop you go to.
Yeah.
The ones over here ain't dirty grease every time. Like, come on, bro. Tennis shoes.
Oh, the best shoes?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm gonna motherfucking go with my dog Swerve. He got some shoes called Thorns.
Thorns?
I fuck with them, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I fuck with the Thorns. And
I like the name of that.
let me
Thorns.
see what else shoes I be fucking with. Nikes. Yeah, I fuck with Nikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ways to make money.
Yeah, how they want to do it. Yeah, I can tell them a lot of ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm gonna give anybody who stayed to the end free game right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you some ways to make money, and I'm gonna tell you the best way to make money today, if you want to, right?
All day.
It's called Amazon affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
Right? All you're going to do is Google Amazon affiliate marketing. And all you're doing is doing commercials for anything that you buy on Amazon, but not doing any type of commercials. You're just doing simple 15-second to 30-second reviews. And every time someone clicks, every time someone clicks on your review, every time someone clicks you get paid for that. So you can literally go on whatever's in this motherfucker. If they sell red cups on Amazon, you can go see if anybody has reviews on there, and you can go make a review video and get paid people who want to see you drink out of a red cup. Just got this. I ain't gonna help this ice. Boom.
There we go. We're gonna put that on the affiliate right there. One click.
Look. So there you go. That's literally it really don't get no easier than that, if you ask me.
Damn. Where we at?
And you know this, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got all the all-time verses on chicken restaurants, tennis shoes, celebrity crush, and you heard how you can make some money today
God.
on Amazon affiliate. Do a review with a video, and every click you get, it goes ching ching. There we go. All right, man. I know. Hey, he just dropped again in the beginning. He's dropping again near the end. So now we about to go to situations. Situations. All right. So we got 3 situations and then 3 options. You know all about this shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've done it before. So the first situation is you can't have any more. The second situation is you can have one more time. Third situation, you can have forever. All right. The first one is, well, your 3 options. Smoke weed.
Oh, shit.
All right, this is going to be easy for you. Drink. Then I'm talking about alcohol. And posting on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. That's good. Yeah. So I would never drink again.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. And one more time, I would post on TikTok.
Yeah.
And of course, I would just smoke weed forever. Fuck all that. That was simple. Yeah. You start off with a bang. I'm like, oh, whoa. What you about to say?
Nah, that's just to throw you off a little bit. You was good. You was good. All right, brother, man. We getting to the end of the hour, man. That's the last game we're going to play today, man. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate your candor. I appreciate the gems you dropped because I already, man, it's crazy, that when people cool, we straight got to do business to straight talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's what we do anyway.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I appreciate you, man. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love. Let them know where they can find you at. Let them know what you got going on. And whatever you want to say, man, the floor is yours.
Look, I want to say, Tweezy, of course, I appreciate you 100%, as always, giving me a platform to even speak, man.
Oh, baby.
You the man, Tweezy. I tell you this all the time, brother. I tell you, you up. You up. I'm telling you, though. And I really appreciate you. Swerve says hi, and he appreciates you as well. I really do appreciate you for this. And, of course, everybody can find me, Danny G, on everything. On TikTok, on Facebook. You just go to Danny G. And y'all make sure to keep shopping on Amazon. Great place. Great place. I like them people. Great people. And I also want to end it like this. I love you kids, Jamie, Aiden, and Silas. I love you forever and always. You should always know that. And make sure you fight for your kids. Make sure you do what you need to do to be in your kids' life. And don't make excuses to not be. Make sure that if it's the last thing you do, you put yourself in a position to be a great person, to give that off to your children. And always remember that being a good person will always get you further than being a shitty person. And and at the end of the day, whether you're 20 or you're 50, you have to look at yourself in the mirror, and you have to be real with yourself and be honest. And ask yourself, who am I? And honestly, are you going to be appreciative of that person that you decide that you are? And your kids deserve the best portion of you that you could possibly be. And don't ever think that you are not a good person or a good enough person to be around them and give them anything that you have within you, because you do. So continue to be positive and continue to fight for great, because I will always.
Oh, dang. All right, man. We up out of here. You heard it from my man Danny G. Hey, till next time. Whose mic is this?
Danny G.
Yeah.
All this fake shit around me, man. North Head shit.
Fake people in disguise, I straight be seeing that shit. Trying to tell half of the story like we believe in that shit. Money came by personality, stop acting like bitch. Got you slaving for them white folks like you bout to get rich. Y'all be on that brother shit, but me, I'm trying to make sense. Why y'all talk behind my back, don't ever come to defense. Try to tell why we fell off, but then you add your little twist. They approach me with that gossip, I don't even say shit. I just listen. I do that more than I speak. See, you can lead a horse to water, you just can't make them drink. See, you can lead them to that money, you just can't make them think. Using your zodiacs for comfort, need to go see a shrink. Constantly trying to compare where you couldn't compete. Man, these people be soft like tissue, swear they hard like concrete. On the internet being childish, using feelings to think. That's why I barely deal with people, they just not who you think. I guess your friends is who you make it. My heart be on ice. I let you fool me, fake me once, but see you can't do that twice. All that smiling in my face, trying to come off all nice. I guess that finding loyalty is just like rolling good dice. I guess your friends is who you make it. My heart be on ice. I let you fool me, fake me once, but see you can't do that twice. All that smiling in my face, trying to come off all nice. I guess that finding loyalty is just like rolling good dice.
Chevrolet 350 skating, I'm in motion, motherfucker, so maintain. Been kicking ass since a juvenile, see how my hustle improved. Had to learn quick from others' mistakes, they expected your boy to lose. I encountered so many phonies, I barely trust anybody new. I've been trying to better myself, and now therapy's Pro Tools. I put my life up in this music and jam this shit with my crew. We roll up and get high, chase the bag, live our lives. Watch these crazy niggas imitate, I see it all the time. Make old style paint job, that shit won't last over time. Kinda match your personality, and I'm not that surprised. Never thought so much of reality turned out to be a lie. Feel like the game's been rigged around me, but I'm rolling the dice. It's happening.